All right, welcome back. We are just doing little stuff around the property here. So I've done quite a bit of grass cutting with the weed eater, and did the backyard, did out here along the driveway, so it looks a lot nicer. We just had a lot of growth going everywhere, and it's normal. It happens all the time here. And then we got our resident pyromaniac over here, Ed. He's been cutting the grass in the back of the property here, so
it's time to burn.
And so he's burning up all the cut grass. And we just went out. I just finished on our treadmill. We went out and got some Buco juice. And if you don't know what Buco juice is, it's just a coconut juice. So it's really fresh. It's really good. They literally do it right there, pour it in. They get it nice and ice cold, and it's just refreshing. So usually after I'm done on our treadmill, we'll run out and grab a Buco, and it's what, like 20 cents for a drink.
The pyro.
And here's the pyro. So we come back and we turn in from going out to get Buco, and there's this just cloud of smoke everywhere. So
like Undertaker who about to show up.
Yeah, in the WWE, so. But it's looking good. This won't stay black hardly at all. It'll turn right around and get green again. So, and you see this happen all the time here. So I know it's not normal in every place around the world. For here it is, and Ed's been doing a good job cutting down all this grass. So this is his one special award for doing this work. He gets to burn it all up. And then we had leftover metal, and Ed took it down over to
Junk shop.
the junk shops over in Pangasinan and sold it. And he actually got 500 peso for a load, which is really good for here. So that was all his. We let him take all the scrap and sell it, so he's got a little extra in his pocket, and he can spend it on whatever he wants. But you can see he's been cutting it pretty tight to the ground, which is good. And that little grass cutter that's made in Thailand actually has done a really good job. So
Just have to figure out where is that.
yeah, not real sure where Thailand is at, but that's what it says on the sticker.
From Shopee.
Right, from Shopee. So we probably got another fourth of the property total to cut, but overall it's going really well. And it'll burn this stuff up today, and then
Yeah, he's trying to
this section will be done. So
little fire.
there are little piles everywhere,
Yeah.
and it spreads a little bit, but overall it does pretty good. So we've still been doing Madeleine's been doing the skim coat on the dirty kitchen.
If the weather remains.
And I've been doing the weed eating and stuff like that, so I haven't been doing a whole lot of that lately. If she gets that done, we'll probably end up priming it and then painting it before we leave. We've got a little over a week before we head out of here, go back to the States for another kind of a short trip back. We're going to be back.
5 weeks
No, it's like 6 to 7 weeks, I think. 6.5 weeks, something like that.
in the States.
We're going to spend the holidays in the States, and then we'll be back over here. We'll only be back here for a few months at that point. And then we'll go back to the States, and then we'll be back here for a longer portion. So, yeah, and hopefully we'll be able to do what we want here. So, hopefully we'll have some really good stuff going on for you guys to watch. And we're also going to do something that we're not telling anybody yet for the channel. So actually it's going to happen when we are going back to the States this trip. So we're doing something special that we've always wanted to do. So it should be a lot of fun for us and for you guys to watch us experience it as well. So for the first time. So that's pretty much it. I mean, we've done a lot here, but we're gonna keep plugging along with little stuff here and there.
Oh, we had to replace our drain pipe.
Oh yeah, the drain pipe that came out of the our master bathroom with the gray water.
Yeah, we have to. We want to see how the drain works.
It wasn't draining.
It wasn't draining.
And if you go back to our videos before when we had the loader come in here, the loader actually, we didn't think that it got close enough to the drain to bother it, but it did. They literally, from all the way across, they just destroyed the entire drain. So we had to dig it all up. We had to go get new pipe and replace it. And now it drains pretty good. So it drains pretty good, and it's it has a little bit of standing water in here, but overall it drains pretty well.
It drains because there's some water in the culvert.
Yeah, so it drains out pretty well. So
Yeah, that's fun thing to do because
Yeah.
you had to like dig it.
and it was really hard rock and dirt. If you watch the old videos, you see what that mix was like, and once it's set, it's like almost like concrete.
Yeah.
It's really
Plus
hard.
it's hot that day when we did it.
And it's just a pain. Doesn't take much to do it once it's uncovered and the
Yeah.
ditch is dug. But
Actually, the replacing the pipe is not difficult. It's just like pulling it out.
and then we had I know we didn't talk about this, but we had one of our he's actually my niece's father-in-law come by, and he actually brought somebody with him just to show our fence. Nobody around here ever thought about doing a barbed wire fence like this, and they were all kind of I wouldn't say making fun of us for doing it this way. They just didn't think it would work.
Yeah.
And they thought it was a waste of time, and that it wasn't going to look good or anything else. But now we've got them coming over to look at the fence because it looks good and it's strong. I mean, we've got about every 10th one is in concrete, so it's definitely strengthened the whole fence. And now we got people coming and looking at it, so they can kind of do it.
And
they were asking how much the bamboo cost and everything else. So, because this is a good sized piece of property to fence. All right, welcome back. We are still here in Korea. We are in the Prestige Class Lounge. We just had a little bit of lunch, and you'll see all of that. Madeline's doing pictures and videos of everything. So, but we wanted to make a quick video to add on to our drainage video because we asked everybody to throw out some guesses for the cost. So no one got it exactly right. So we asked for total cost of all the materials and all the labor. I think it was 3 days? And so Donald, and if I mess up your last name, I'm sorry. Helly, I believe. Hiley. Tell us how it is. If it's Helly, how to pronounce it, I'm not sure. He's the winner he got pretty close. He guessed 420, and it was right at $400 to do the whole drainage irrigation slash drainage ditch. So Donald, you are the winner. You've been doing this a while or something, but you did really well. So we had some that were really low, which I wish it was that low. It's well worth the money that what we paid, but compared to the United States, it would have been outrageous to have that done. And there's a few things that I would change a little bit. The slope of it, I would have it slide downhill a little bit more than what it is. But I'm happy with it. It will get the water out, and that's all that matters. Well, it shouldn't. If it does, it does, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't overflow like it did in the past. So we just want to make a quick video of that, and so Donald is our winner, and kudos to him for throwing out a guess that was closest to the mark. So thanks everybody for watching, and like the video if you like it, subscribe if you haven't, share with your friends and family, and come back to watch us again, especially from here, Korea onward into the US. So we'll see you soon.